Hello, welcome back. It's that time. It's Thunder 04. We got Pocono, Indianapolis, and Watkins Glen. Hello, chat. I'm sorry I'm late. I really thought this was set for 11:30 like usual. I don't know why I set it to 11:15. I have no explanation why I did that, unless I just innocently just forgot, like just clicked the wrong one. But yeah, so we're here. Kamikaze. I think I saw the little bit, like the last bit of it. I didn't really see much of the stream. I didn't even know he was streaming until near the end of it. So, yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I just was kind of in the mood to stream. Also, I kind of want to try to get closer to the end of the season because for most of the NASCAR season, I mean, we'll be doing like weekly streams of that. So, because like now, eventually, we're gonna be getting into like 3 stream series at the same time with the fantasy thing, the career mode, and then whatever NASCAR race that's coming up. So it's just it feels a bit overwhelmed. So I want to try to get close to the ending of this career mode. So yeah, and I was just kind of in the mood, so I just felt might as well do it. I've done these late streams before, and it kind of seemed to work out. So we'll do it. So. Hello Bailey Carrier, hello Christian, hello Braden Taylor, JC, Fan Foxy, Jesus is in chat. That's cool. I see Jake Calloway. I see Golf Kid there. Dalton I saw earlier on. So thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it. There's really not a whole lot else to look at. Pocono, we're gonna win pretty easily. So it'll be like a podcast for that race essentially because I know we're gonna win there. So yeah, our point situation is looking good. I just don't know about Watkins Glen or Indianapolis. I feel like we're not going to be too good there, so yeah. Portobella's video was good. Well, that's nice to hear. I sometimes get worried about that series because it's just going to be such a long one to complete. It depends on how I structure that. Because once we get through Street Stock, I think the other series we're going to have so much money banked up that we'll be able to max everything out and just kind of complete everything in like one season afterwards. And I don't know how entertaining that'll be, so maybe I'll try to get through like as much as I can in like a normal part, just so we can get to the Pro Late Model and Sprint 360 or whatever that is in that series. So I don't know, just kind of have a lot on my mind with how I want to do that series because I love the game, but man, it is bloated as shit. It's way too padded. It's way too long. Like if the local stuff had 2 series, and then the regional had the big block modifieds and the UMPs and those 2 new ones, or like the Sprint 360 and the late model, whatever, and then the last one has like 5, then that cuts it down to at least 11 versus 16, like championships you have to complete. So that would be ideal. But for Pocono, I mean, we're going to use our weakest stuff because I know we're going to be really good there. 79 car rating, so that'll be fine. We'll start last. Not even going to practice. I'm going to put myself in the most just worst state possible. So, yeah. As far as drinks tonight, got purified drinking water, so got that on standby. I'm still on that water diet, not really like literally, but I basically just try to make sure I drink as much water I can a day, and maybe 1 can of soda a day. That seems to help. Brush my teeth. I'm trying to do everything I can to be healthier. I don't know, but it seems to help. So it's refreshing. It's cold. Good stuff. So we really shouldn't have anything to worry about in terms of I think our 4th gear should be fine. We're just going to jump straight into it. We'll have MRN take it away. I'm sure they're going to come up with some kind of bullshit, because they always do. But maybe not. So, and we'll try to find like alternate schemes too, so that'll be kind of cool.
Welcome to Pocono Raceway, located in the heart of the beautiful Pocono Mountains for today's Pennsylvania 500 on MRN. This track produces some of the fastest racing of the year, but it also presents some special challenges to the drivers.
The corners here at Pocono can be absolutely brutal, and gear selection is crucial for those long straightaways. The drivers that'll do the best are the ones that can set their turns up correctly and slingshot out of them for that extra boost.
David Green is struggling to get a good finish this year.
Boy, that's the truth. That makes it even harder to focus on race day. He needs a good finish today to regain some confidence in himself.
The Cheerios Dodge has been near the back of the pack this season.
Well, you're right. You can see the disappointment in his crew as well. These guys will bounce back, though. All they need is just one good finish to put their minds back on track.
What the hell kind of message
the
is
DeVilbiss
that?
car will go for yet another top 10 finish at a speedway in this one.
Man, he is amazing. And what a boost towards the championship that gives him. You don't even need that many wins if you're finishing in the top 10 every week.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
All right. Number one. I forgot to turn my face cam off for the pre-race thing, so I'm just sitting here biting my hands because I'm so I guess I'm anxious. I don't know. The JC super chat. Well, thank you for the 5, but what on earth message is that? Kiss my hairy ass, you lazy. Oh wait, never mind. This is what if I'm talking to. I love you so much. Sent by Uru T T he. JC, sometimes I wonder if you're straight. Make me concerned. I don't know what to say. Let's just get into the race. I'm so scared. That's so. Alright, let's just get into it. I think I saw some alternate schemes. I don't know. Calpay and alternate scheme. Kurt is starting terrible. Starting terribly. What am I saying? I know the car is good. I'm just going to take it easy here because I don't have any practice. The 60 car almost wrecked there on the start. You wonder if I'm straight. Oh my hot damn, what a run. That's disgusting. Ew. Damn it, Kyle Petty. Now I got... My OCD is going to be bothered. I'm bothered the whole race. You are right, GC. You are a banana. Thought you were getting a glitter pump. My god, this is just disgusting. Last to 22nd in one lap. Oh, this car is illegal. We're going like 215. Sorry, Mayfield. That's my fault. I lacked all this. We got straightaway speed. That much is certain. Is Ward pissed? He didn't hit me. We were so fast we didn't have a chance to hit me. Okay, so I'm the banana to your split. Ew! Oh god! Actually, I don't think I've ever tried a banana split. So I don't know what that would be like. As far as try to get a top 20. Yeah, this car is too fast here. There used to be a time where it was kind of tough to race around here because the tire wear would fall off pretty crazily. So you would have an extremely good first, like 10 to 15 laps, and then it would just kind of fall off. Now that doesn't happen. That's what I was saying. This race is gonna be very chill. It'll be important to kind of build up a a point lead because I don't know how the Watkins Glen Indy Road Course will be, or Indy Oval will be. So. No, I am not going out on a date with JC and doing that. Nope, that's a hard pass.
Still there, careful. Good pass.
JC, first of all, JC, you're in a relationship. 2, no. 3, I feel like that would be. I feel like that would cause way too much problems. You're already in a committed relationship. You can't simp for me while simping for your waifu girlfriend.
Number 2 is looking to pass. Clear on both sides.
So, I don't know what to quite talk about, but I'm gonna think about it. Jeff Gordon took the lead back from Dale Jr., I think. So, I'm not sure when I'll be able to. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I'm trying to say something profound, but I can't. He did not give me gold. JC, stop lying. My mom did, but we did not tell him to fuck off after we gave him iced tea. That's not what happened. Also, we're about to take the race lead, so that's cool.
Number 8 is still there.
I wonder how many cars we can lap before the end of the race.
Just lost a spot. We're third. Okay.
I mean, I'm morbidly curious about that.
The 8 car is up high.
I like to think we'll somehow try to lap half the field, but I don't think that's a realistic goal.
You're clear.
But I can dream. Oh yeah, like the World of Outlaws, like how I want to format that. Yeah, it just depends on how I want to, you know, once I complete the street stock stuff. Like if I get to the other series and I just dominate, even if I get through all those series in one season, that's still gonna be a while. I mean, it'll be like part 80 something before I get to like national. And if a lot of them are just going to be me destroying the field, it won't be really fun to watch. I mean, I can always up the difficulty a little bit, which is probably what's going to happen with that. I don't know to what difficulty, but it'll probably have to happen if we're just going to be really. I don't know why. Street stock is just weird because it's so freaking hard, and I don't know why. Every other series so far hasn't been like that. Don't embarrass yourself when you're dominating. No. But I'm looking forward to getting to the. I'm just looking forward to getting to like the national stuff and getting to the the new cars and stuff.
50-31.
Did you watch KG's? I saw maybe about the tail end of it. I didn't really see the whole thing, so I don't know what really happened or what else went on during that race. See what happened with Marutz? I think, yeah, I was there. Yeah, I was there. I know what happened. That's good to hear you're enjoying the game. Somebody in my comments did say, like 100 difficulty seemed a bit too easy for them. And I could kind of see what they were talking about once I got to the other series. So I'll probably, if I get to the other ones, I'll probably up it up if I notice that pattern's being repeated. So I'll probably bump it up to like a 102 or something, because I think that's what I did in the world of, like, when I did the championship mode. I think that's where I had it set to. So that should make it a little more interesting and everything. So yeah, that's just the one thing I regret with the game. It's too long. It's too many series, not too many series, but just too many things. You have to win a championship in Street Stock 3 different times. You have to win championships in other series multiple. It's too much. Like, I would be much more content if it was cut down to like 11. I know I already said it before, but like 2 in local, like 4 in the regional, and then like 5 in national. And they're all different series for the most part, so there's no like overlapping, so it would be just a lot easier to consume.
Your right rear tire's wearing down. Halfway on gas.
Oh. Oh, well, yeah, you're right. I mean, you're sort of right. Well, half right. I guess it's part true. A lot of what helped him get that house was through, like, you know, super chats and stuff, through just streams in the past. So you're half right. I don't think that's all of it, because, you know, his normal videos get paid. Same with the shorts. So you're half right. But yeah, it's nuts. I'm really happy for him. It's surreal. It's surreal to kind of see him get to that point where he's able to do it, because I can't, and I never, just seems like it'll never happen for me. So I don't know. Do you want a clip of that stream? I guess you can like link it in the Discord or something. You can do that, because you've done that before. I think that's you know, that's a good way for me to find it.
Let's go.
Which is unhateable. That's true. Yeah. I mean, at least, you know, the one time I saw him when I went mini golfing, you know, he's a very, very chill guy, down to earth. Really, he wears his heart on his sleeve, you know, and he's, you know, he was awesome to meet when I saw him. So, yeah, I agree. I just, from like, at least for me, like from a content creator standpoint, I wish I had that 2016 edge to me. Like, before, I wish I had that extra fire in me. Like, my videos are just too chill now. I need to be more like wackier or energetic or something, and I just don't have it in me. I do wonder if the Zoloft I've been taking for so many years just mellowed me out so much. Because I think I started taking it in 2013, 2014. And because, you know, there's been almost a decade of it in my system now, maybe it changed me too much. I don't know.
1561. Let's go, buddy.
Yeah, I'm actually starting to do the short stuff. I don't want to like oversaturate them too much, but there's a couple ideas here and there of like highlights I can do, which is something I want to try to do more often. I think it's a good idea. So that is something I will plan on doing. I'm definitely not going to go the Dale Reynolds route and just add in clips all the time. I feel like that's just not really my thing, and I just don't
51, 54.
think it's... I don't think it's right. That was a terrible corner. We're actually burning our tires a lot more now, so that's interesting. Well, doing that doesn't help the tires.
You gotta be low on fuel. Check your gauges.
You seem like a very different person. Well, geez, that was almost 8 years ago now.
51, 91. Looking good out there.
I don't know. I don't know if it's just because I just got older and it just no longer seemed right for me to do that. I don't know. I don't know what really happened. That'll be a fascinating documentary for someone to kind of go through my videos and kind of pinpoint stuff out like that. Because it'll be honestly really fascinating to kind of see someone like pick apart stuff like that. At least for me, I don't know, maybe I just had like a lot more creative like ideas in mind, or I think a big chunk of that, I feel like what probably affects it is the passion. Like my NASCAR fanboyism in 2015 was way stronger. Way stronger. From that time period to now. Because I don't know what it is. I just don't like modern NASCAR the same way I do. Even though last season wasn't awful by any means. It just seems like I don't enjoy it as much. And I don't know why. It's strange to me. Because, like, last year wasn't horrible. It was more or less just, like, there's a couple... I guess maybe the playoff. Maybe just because, like, the season ended on such a dour note. Oh, my God! Hold on! Oh, my God!
Watch your fuel.
Holy crap! Good Lord! Jesus Christ! Damn!
I guess it's true that people change over time. But I believe that you can do it.
Oh my God. Holy Christ. Oh my, thank you so much for that. That means a lot to see. I mean, thank you so freaking much. That is astronomical. I don't even know how to articulate that. That means a ton. I don't even know what to say. I don't get that. That's freaking amazing. Jesus Castillo. Thank you so much for that. That is absolutely insane. That means a lot. That helps me out with the channel so fucking much. I've been thinking about trying to figure out something for my channel, and like I was thinking maybe a green screen or getting a new mic. That super chat can go towards that, to upping my production quality. And maybe I could do race reviews and I can actually not, I don't know. You're such a... I don't even know what to say. Oh my god. And also, a fun fact. With how YouTube does things now, it's different. I'll start with the race again. With how YouTube does things now, it always used to be, like, the 8th of every month is when, like, the last day that, like, your pay goes through. Like, it counts as, like, videos. Now it's a little more, I guess simple. It's not the 8th of every month. It actually, it stops whatever payment you have, or, like, your payment stuff. Or, like, what you're going to get billed for. Or, like, what the deposit's going to be. It ends on the 1st of every month now. So you did that 2 days before it transitions over to next month. Which, that's pretty cool. Also, we lost the lead. Am I really that bad on the long run? But yeah, that actually, that couldn't have come at a better time. That's actually going to really help me later or next month. That is absolutely amazing. Jesus. Why is he not? That's it. He is putting. He does. I mean, I'm having a stroke. Oh, I have it on the wrong. No, I don't even have my open my chat. No, that's the wrong thing. Go over here. That's. We are putting Jesus as a mod. I feel like that's very fitting. I'm hoping I clicked the right one. But, yeah. Hey, Disco!
Here's my anticlimactic contribution.
Hey! Well, thank you so much. That's like almost a flat 200 I've earned tonight. Just, well, a little bit over, but thank you so much for the 2. I appreciate it. Thanks for stopping by. I'm shocked you're up. I'm speechless. Yeah, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate that. Hopefully, you are able to sleep to this stream, because I don't think you're going to be able to make it to the end. Because it's going to go on for at least 2.5 hours, maybe. Also, we're pitting 4 tires and fuel. Also, we lost the lead there, so I don't think we're as fast as I think. I'm a mod. Yes, you are. There's no real, like, special things being a mod, but I just thought, you know, since you did something that generous, I don't know what I can do to make it up to you. I just might as well have you be a mod. The anti. But yeah. Tony actually beat me out of Pyrrha, which is interesting. But I mean, our car is so fast. I mean, we went up from like 43rd to 20th in 1 lap. So I think we'll be fine. It just, I guess Dale Jr. is really fast. Usually the AI don't get much faster unless it's like when it transitions from one season to the next. Usually doesn't happen within the same season. That but I appreciate it. Yeah, I guess that's just how I am. I don't know. I just when someone does something like that, I just really want to make it up to them in some way, or I don't know. That's just really that's really cool. Jeez, you. That's insane. Things like that, that helps. That's such a, to be so generous, man. That's so it's so cool. That is true greatness. I don't know. All right, we cycled out ahead of Dale Jr., so we should be out in the lead during like once this is all done. We should be quick enough to. This shouldn't be a problem. I'm actually amazed I lost the lead from that, which was really interesting. But yeah, I was thinking about it just because I think it's time. I mean, I do have like whatever money I do have left. I haven't checked my balance yet today. But I do want to, well, I have something. I do want to do something with my, either get like a better webcam or like a green screen. Even though I don't know how it would work because my lighting in my room is just not that great. So I might need halo lights or something, but I was just thinking of different ways to up my channel. Because like the last time I really had a major upgrading setup was really with my desk and everything. That was, well, 2020. Last time I got a new webcam was, I have no idea when. Maybe 2019? 2018 maybe? My mic was around the same time, or 2017. So
Bruh.
49, 47.
I like how it said that.
Number 43, now low.
Get those creative juices flowing. I know. I'm trying to think of like what I could possibly do. I was looking up like Razer webcams, like you know how Razer has like their own keyboard and headsets and stuff. Because like I already own both of those, so I would love to.
Bruh.
JC, what? Well, thank you for the dollar tips. I did. I like how it's bringing up the same. I have like my emotes or my gifts that pop up are random. It picked the carrot one twice, and I don't know how. How is it?
Bruh.
How is it picking the same emote 3 different times? GC, are you like consciously picking that? What? Well, thank you again. What is with the bruh? JC's he's in a mood tonight. I don't know what he's dealing with or what's going on, but I think maybe his cat accidentally got into his PayPal or something.
Bruh.
JC, what the JC, you gotta stop giving your cat your credit card information. It keeps sending the send button too many times.
49, 89.
You're looking great from where I'm sitting. How's the car feel?
I have some light bulbs I could send you. Well, the reason I have my lights off is generally just because of lighting. It just looks better. 31 more bras and you'll be able to get the car. I can't believe no one has gotten that car yet. That's weird. I don't know why that hasn't been off. Like, no one is willing or want. Is the universe really trying to tell me to get that car? It feels like it, with just...
49.
I don't know, it's wild.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice lap.
Number 178 is outside. Clear on both sides.
But yeah, the reason why I have my light bulbs, or... Hey!
Bruh.
Well, thank you, Brandon Taylor, for the 2. I appreciate that. I don't know why bruh is such a thing now, but I like it. I can't believe it was bringing up the carrot so many times with JC thing. Like, that many times. 4 times in a row? I've never, like, it's set to random, so it should be, I mean, random. So it's odd how that just came up. Though, more carrot isn't really all that bad, all things considered, so I guess that's not a problem.
Captain Sleeveless is worried Dimitri will forget about him once he gets the boot from Motorsport Network.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, that's a glorious super chat. Thank you, Disco, for that. Oh, that. Oh. We'll forget about him once he gets. That, I feel like that is a strong. It is a strong possibility. I got a weird feeling that might happen. I gotta say, DK, I mean, he wined and dined him down to a science. He knew what driver he liked, made them two meet, he fanboyed, and his judgment was then clouded from it. I don't know, it's just, like, if that ever happened to me.
Question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark.
What is that? Question mark? Wait. JD Land did the 5. Well, thank you for doing that. I thought that was, I don't know why I thought that was Brennan Taylor that did that. But thank you. I appreciate it. I like how it says question mark, though. That's funny. Oh my god, the gang's all here! We got Sprinter in chat. Oh my god, it's been a while. Well, welcome. Hopefully all is well with you. Every time I do these streams, I always wonder about you, hoping you're doing alright. So it's nice to see you in stream. Dorito Speedway. Honestly, actually someone needs to look this up. When were Doritos created? Like, when did they become a thing? And when did Pocono become a thing? Did Pocono rip off Doritos, or did Doritos rip off Pocono? I don't know. But there is a connection. I wonder if some person somewhere out there. I wonder if there's like some article, like the person that created Pocono, she's like, I saw Doritos and it just inspired me so much. I wanted a track based on my favorite snack. I feel like that could be a thing. Kurt Busch 2001 autograph.
Bruh.
JC, I can't handle the cuteness of Carrot. I really can't. I'm at my wit's end. I love that character so much. God damn it. I don't know why that keeps coming up for $1 thing like that. Usually it doesn't do that. Unless JC is like... I don't know if that's a thing where you can do that on Streamlabs, where you can customize... I don't know. It's freaking me out. Doritos in 1964. See, oh, there. Wait, was Pocono 71? Well, then I guess when Pocono was created, the guy was inspired by by Doritos. So, honestly, I guess that makes sense. The chat is popping off. Like, my lord. I'm not used to the chat going by so quick. Usually it's I can kind of keep up, but I can't. That's amazing. What's insane is... I don't know. How is it that I do a stream at 6 p.m. but the one at 11:30 is better? There's more people here. Chat's activer. How does that work? Isn't this a school night for some people? I don't understand. If you have school tomorrow, you better be going to bed. Get to bed. I'm gonna get your parents on the phone. I've been there before, watching like YouTube videos late at night. I've been there. It messes up your day the next day. It's not good. Let's see. Hope NASCAR doesn't reconfigure. I hope they don't. I really hope they don't. Oh my god, I didn't know that. Uh-oh. I didn't know. Well, that's okay.
Take a look at the fuel gauge.
51.
I didn't know. JC sent the same like dollar so many times. I wasn't sure. I just assumed it was JC. Oh, that's funny.
Number 12 is looking left.
Though that's kind of cool in a way. I didn't know he watched my videos. That's nice. Oh god, oh god, oh god. I really thought I overdrove the corner.
You're clear.
We'll be pitting here in a couple laps. I'm trying to read chat here. Because our sleep schedule's messed up. You know what? That's fair. My sleep schedule's cursed, so I can relate to that.
Got one down low. Clear on both sides.
Assume nothing stupid. Yeah, nothing dumb has happened in the race itself. It's been pretty straightforward. I mean, the chat has truly carried this race because I really didn't have a whole heck of a lot to talk about.
The 12 car has got a run on you.
Had a little bit, but definitely not as much as I would think.
51, 55.
I want to see more of those laps. Good job.
That was a terrible corner.
Steady. 3 wide.
Yeah, I'm pitting this time. It's a little bit earlier than I was. It's weird. Car definitely is handling a lot worse. But I remember the spring race was a lot better, so I don't know what changed.
You're making me nervous. Get in here for
Well, then again, I'm not using my best stuff, so I guess that could maybe explain it. But I don't think I used the best stuff in the spring anyways, so I don't know. Yeah, we'll just pit here, final stop.
Car outside.
Who's going to be the champion in 2020? It's hard to say. I really don't have any clue. I feel like Christopher Bell has a realistic shot because he was really good at the end of the year, so that's a wild pick, but I feel like it's possible. I don't know why I just thought of him, but it's possible. I need a drink. Kyle Busch comeback? I don't know. I like to think he'll do all right. I mean, if Tyler Reddick can do pretty good in that 8 car, I feel like Kyle could probably do just as good, if not a little bit better. Because Kyle got screwed a lot at the end of the year. Just, his cars were not good, and it was very suspicious because... Like, that, remember that one Martinsville race where he was running, like, in the like, mid-20s? Like, that was weird. Like, it was really weird. So I feel like Kyle has not lost his competitive edge at all. So I feel like he's... I don't know. It'll be interesting. I don't know if he's going to be as good as last year. If there is an improvement, like stat-wise, in terms of like average finish and like wins, top 5, top 10s, laps led. If there is going to be an improvement, I don't think it's going to be by much. He might get 2 wins. He might get a little bit further in the rounds. Like he might be able to get to the round of 12 or round of 8. But I don't know if he's going to be able to... I don't know if he's going to be able to... you know, set the world on fire or anything, but I think he can do something. It's weird because it got to a point in the season where so much bad things was happening to him, like engine failures, mechanical failures. I actually felt bad for him because it was no longer funny that he had like so much bad races.
If you let him by, he's gonna make things tough on you.
Oh, Kamikaze, that's amazing. Thank you for the $11.11. He tipped it too, like directly. That's amazing. Ooh, that was a rough corner. So I guess I would assume KG is getting annoyed by what the crew chief keeps saying to me. I don't blame him.
Carlo. The 42 car is looking low. 50, 60.
Okay, let's get after these guys now.
It's weird. It's surreal. For me to say I feel bad for Kyle Busch, it doesn't even sound right for me to say, but yeah, after a while, it just kind of got depressing because, I don't know, it's just like, when it happens so many times, and I do really feel like he kind of got, like, just jobbed or screwed at Gibbs, like, that whole situation, it has to be one of the biggest botches in NASCAR for Gibbs to let go of a driver of his caliber. Because they couldn't find sponsors for him yet. Childress can get sponsors for him without really any problems. So I don't know what the deal is with that or what, but I feel like there was just a lot of just scummy stuff going on with how Gibbs was handling the whole thing. And I felt bad. Like he kind of was put in this like really shitty situation. And with how much his cars were like having mechanical failures and other weird things, like it stops being a coincidence and it feels very intentional. Or like they just clearly weren't giving him the best stuff or giving him like used things. It's just weird. You ever notice that? It happened with Dale Jr. at DEI once he announced he was going to Hendrick in 2007. Or in 2007 when he announced he was going to Hendrick in 2008. All of a sudden, engine failures, tire problem, like weird things. I don't know, I got my tinfoil hat on, but I've seen that pattern before. So in a weird way, I'm hoping Kyle does okay. And it's weird. Now, if he does something stupid on track, I'll be the first to call him out and criticize him, because that's just how I am. So, he's gotten slightly in my good graces. He is on the less hatred tier list. But that could change if he does something stupid, but Who's the voice actor? Wait, who are the voice actors? Oh, it might be in the credits of the game somewhere. I don't think there's credits inside the game. Maybe it might be in the manual. It might be like a credits thing in the manual for all that. Uh-oh, someone's blown up. That's at a really bad part of the track. That messed up my corner big time. No one's hitting him. That could be a bit. Oh, that would be bad though. I hope we stay green, because that would be really bad if yellow comes out. That would end the race, and that would screw us out of a win. So hopefully it stays green. Yep, they're paying. Okay. So we'll get the lead back. They stayed out for a while, but it wasn't enough. We definitely want to get the lead before anything happens. I don't know. That's a bad part of the track to blow up. Alright. Kurt was probably down pit road. He's not legitimately in second. There's no way. Well, chat, you definitely had the right mindset, because I was really expecting a yellow too, because that looked... That just kind of had a recipe for yellow. But it didn't happen. Remember when I said I was... There's no way he stayed out another lap. Did he... I guess maybe he finally got to pit road? I don't know, but... he got down there safely. Yeah, remember when I said I was going to lap like half the field? I don't think that's going to happen at all. So I was a little bit wrong on that.
Number 38 is outside. Hold it steady. 3 wide. Number 10 is coming up quick. Clear on both sides.
Gotta enjoy this while I can, because I got a bad feeling the Indianapolis is going to be pretty rough. Usually they're pretty tough there, from what I remember, so starting last, I feel like it's gonna be brutal. Mark Martin's up in the top 5, like to see it. I can't imagine Kurt had a great finish, because he pitted there right at the end, so he's gonna be on like the worst. He's gonna probably lose a lot of spots from that. But yeah, dominated the race. Dale Jr. passed me at one point. Almost blew my engine there, not shifting. That would have been embarrassing. Mark Muscle Man. Oh god, you're definitely right on that. But yeah, we'll get a dub. We'll sweep Pocono. I'll take that. Was really good. That was very simple. 43-minute race. Damn.
Not a single caution lap was run in the whole race.
Well, that's good news for all these race teams, because that can mean one thing: no major wrecks.
The DeVilbiss car ran in clean air pretty much all race long.
Now, this was a race he'll always remember. What a great feeling it must be to win a race in such a dominant fashion.
The 63 car didn't do anything to improve his standing with the other drivers out there.
Should be interesting next time they get next to each other on the racetrack. At this point, nobody wants to back down, and we could see some sparks fly.
That doesn't make a whole lot of sense what he said there, but alright. I don't know who I pissed off, but in the race, but We swept Pocono. Did good stuff in the point lead. Love how filthy they are. It's not really filthy. It's more like rubber being built up on the car, which I think that's a pretty cool detail that they're able to add that in the game. So that's why it's like that. So, yeah. Extend our point lead a little bit. We led the most laps. We did everything we could do in this race. We led 32 of the 50. Junior led 4. Mark got a top 5. And Kurt 11th. Okay. He started 36th. And even with that horrific pit strategy, pitting there with like 3 laps to go, he rallied to 11th maybe. That's pretty good. That's really good. I think that's the most, well, except for me, because I'm the greatest to ever live, but yeah, that was not bad. He gained 25 spots, which I think is the most in the field, except for me. Yeah, because Mark gained 22. Mark was 26th at one. Boy, you can't say not a whole lot changed in the field, because that where they started, where they finished, it's all over the place. So, yeah. Wow, we actually lapped half the field. That was exactly what I wanted to try to do, and I actually did it. I can't believe that worked out like that. That was Johnny Benson 21st. Gordon blew up at some point. I didn't even see that. Yeah, with like 4 laps. Oh, wow, that's... Ugh. Led 6 laps. We'll take a look at our point situation and see what it is. 37 people watching at midnight. What? How? That's awesome. That's so... Like, do I gotta start doing these streams at, like, late at night anymore? Like, this is incredible. I'm not used to these numbers. Jeff Chop. Well, you could say that for his engine, because that wasn't on him. Yeah, we didn't. Okay, we didn't really gain much then, because Dale Jr. was second. Well, second in points. I think he finished 3rd in the race somewhere, but yeah, we gained a little bit. We'll probably lose a little bit here after this, maybe Watkins Glen, because, I mean, I don't know. Hey, Kurt's 14th. He's only 57 back to Jimmy. Same with Rusty. They're kind of all pretty close, so Kurt getting top 10 in points is still possible. So, I don't know. I can dream. But yeah. Let's see. What do we got to repair? That's technically our weakest. So we can... Actually, let me look at my shop additions. 3 more on the wheel balancer, so we got a little bit for that. So we'll repair that. That doesn't really go up at all, but... Oh, I forgot. I thought that was being built. I don't know why I thought otherwise. Can't do anything there. Can't do anything here, so leave everything as is. For Indy, I will be bringing my juiciest stuff, because we need a good car for that. Best tire grip, tire wear combo. Engine, we'll bring our best 79 there. Body, 86 downforce. And that's still our best rating. That's a 93 everything. Alright. That's a car rating of 80. Alright, well, we'll see what we can do there. I'll make sure my 4th gear is alright if I need to adjust it, so I'll practice a tiny bit for it. It's 9:30 here. 2:30. Oh. Well. Hey, Mark's on pole. All right. Well, I'll do practice. I'll make sure my 4th gear is all right, so we don't red line too much. Indy's so soulless in the tail end. It's funny how it kind of went from people wanting to not go to the oval anymore to wanting to go back to the oval. But it makes sense because, you know, in the Gen 6 car era, it was awful. But now with these Gen 7 cars being pretty good at these types of tracks, it makes sense why you would want to go back. And then the Indy Road Course was the answer to that, which now we're realizing that was a horrific idea. So yeah, we're gonna be pushing the limits of the car, so we'll bump it down like 2 notches and that'll help it out a little bit. There we go. So I think with that we'll jump into it. We tried the Hail Melon Challenge and NASCAR Rivals. It actually somewhat... How does it... I'm shocked it works because I would imagine you would just, you know, ride the wall like normal, and then you hit like the invisible wall and it'll mess you up because it's basically like Heat 5. So I'm surprised it actually works. But that's interesting. But yeah, Live MRN, take it away. And yeah.
Welcome to MRN's live coverage from the famed Indianapolis Motor Speedway for today's Brickyard 400. The Brickyard is a track with a lot of history, and it's seen plenty of great racing over the years, hasn't it, Barney?
Indianapolis Motor Speedway. What a deep history this place has. I still get chills walking into this place. Speaking of history, there'll be a lot of drivers fighting to get into victory lane for a chance to kiss the bricks after this one is all over today.
Tony Stewart looks to continue his top 5 streak with a good finish here.
Well, his team is real excited about their success so far. In fact, I believe they'll have another top 5 race as long as he keeps his car out of trouble.
Chase Montgomery looks to turn his luck around in this race.
And trust me, it hasn't been for the lack of effort. Those guys have been working hard all season. Maybe they can right the ship with a good finish here.
The 63 car has been mixing it up with some other drivers on the racetrack.
If they don't want this to become a problem on the track and with NASCAR, these guys need to use their heads a bit out there. You can rub fenders now and again, but it shouldn't be a weekly occurrence.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Alrighty. Love the discussion. I love the discussion about
Here's the starting lineup for the race.
the Indy road course and oval and stuff. Yeah, Ultimate Dragon is right with the cars were the problem. Yeah. Also, the thing about they went to the oval or the road course because of COVID. Remember, they raced there in 2020. That was peak lockdown, so that's not the case.
Starting the race from row 3 are the interstate battery.
But yeah, but, I mean, with the Gen 6, with that 550 package, I mean, it made Pocono a horrible track, and that's it's not fair to Pocono because I know that track can produce pretty decent racing. It's just when you give them crap package, you know, what can you do with it? I mean, it was the same. I mean, it was that same package made Auto Club like a boring race, which is sad. So it's wild. It's kind of why, you know, in 2019 when they went with that package, that's why I was like, I'm out, I'm done, because I knew the racing was gonna be shit, and everything I heard, it was. There was only maybe a couple of races where they did the different package or something. I don't know. That's a whole thing. Kurt 17th on the inside. Okay. Now it's 2019. 2018, he experimented at the All-Star race, and you know, fans liked it, and I think NASCAR took it too much. Where fans liked it and thought, oh, we need to have it everywhere. But I remember when I made my race review, I said under the All-Star race context, it works for that, because if you want, the All-Star is all about like going overboard on entertainment, and that package worked in that like vacuum. That's not like that's not a thing I want as the norm. Because as you saw, it was awful. So, yeah, that was ugh. We'll jump into the race. So 40 laps. This is actually a relatively short type of race. I mean, I think it's actually shorter than Pocono in terms of time it takes to complete the laps, but we'll see what this car can do. I'm hoping we can get a top 10 finish at the bare minimum. Oh yeah, we got straightaway speed. Get the inside of park. It's lap 1, and I already got right side damage. There's already contact behind me. JC, you really love the kissing bricks emote tonight, don't you? Jeez, that's like 7 times or 8 times you sent that. I mean, well, I don't have any bricks to do that, so I can't do it. I don't even think I'm going to be able to win. So I don't think I'm going to have to worry about that. And I don't really have any bricks nearby to do that. So, I don't know. Ooh, Kyle Petty. That was sad from Kyle Petty. Oh my god. Jack Sprague, can you... There we go. And get the spot perfect. Just kiss your house. My house isn't made of brick, though. Okay, so I'm learning this car is fast. I don't know if it's like race-winning speed fast, but it's fast. We're not moving up through the field as quick as Pocono, so at least we have that as a frame of reference, which I guess is good because we want to be challenged. We don't want to just easily just destroy the field and win. So this is good. That could have been bad. That's just the one thing that bugs me with this game. The steering. Hermie Saller just went to Adam Petty, the outside wall there. Too soon. It's just the one thing that bugs me with the game, because if you brake and wait for it to turn, or if you brake... Oh, someone blew up. That's Kevin Grubb again. That doesn't bode well for my fantasy season thing. Also, that's a lot of arrow push there. I felt it. The thing that bugs me is if you brake, like if you're going into a corner and you're braking and you're going straight, after like 2 seconds, the car will kind of just veer to the left. And then it gets really tight. So you kind of have to turn while you're braking, and it's just this weird feeling. It's hard to explain, but that's at least one thing I kind of enjoy with the Heat games is it's a little more, I guess, predictable to drive. Maybe that's not a good thing, I don't know, but I feel like this is more of a limitation on just this game because it's 20 years old.
49-37. Good lap. Just 6 seconds separates you and the leader.
But it's just every once in a while that kind of pops up, so it's just... It kind of throws me off a little bit. But yeah, they're fast. We're going to have a hard time getting up to the field. We're going to have to rely on good pit stops and everything, and because they are tough, which I like to see. This is why I wanted to have a good point, or you know, kind of have a win at Pocono, gap second place a little bit because I didn't know how I would run here, and this is why. Same with Watkins Glen because I don't know how that's going. Then after that is Phoenix, or after that is Michigan, which I know we're not going to finish well because they're going to be able to pit once, and I have to pit twice, and that's going to ruin my entire race. So. That's a monstrous run of straightaway. Oh my god. Well, look at him making jokes. Look at that doesn't always pop up. That was adorable. Sprinter, you might have a point. You might have a point. It might be on purpose they designed it like that. I'm always willing to be proven wrong, so. Yeah, back in the day when they had all the horsepower in the world, well, it was a 750, but yeah, they was just motoring. Good lord. If I get this car maxed out, I wonder if it would be as fast as an Indy car getting around this track. I never maxed a car out in this game, so I don't know if that's like how OP it would be. Because by that point, I wouldn't even need custom setups or anything. And it would still be really like. Yeah, we're actually moving up through the field now. We got some draft. Hey, hello Toxic. Thanks for tuning into the stream. I appreciate it. No bad luck has happened to Jimmy in this stream, so you're good. Also, Kurt's running 13th, maybe trying to get 12th on board. I like how you see 750 like it's a small amount of horse. I was trying to say it's like that's a lot compared to what we have now with the 670. Also, we passed Ward Burton easily. Same with Kurt. Okay, so maybe we don't have as bad of a car as I thought, but there was a period of time we were just kind of running in 22nd, not gaining anything. But I guess being in the draft with these cars has helped. They're spread out, but just they're close enough for us to do something with it. 750 nowadays. Well, in a 3,400-pound stock car, I feel like that's still a lot. Ideally, I would love it to be 800 or 900 horsepower. That's just me, though. That would be my ideal thing with the stock car, at least with NASCAR cars. IndyCar, F1. That's a whole other thing. I mean, they're aerodynamically designed to go fast, and there's less weight.
Lost some time on that lap. Let's get it back. Okay, time to go. The leader is about 6 seconds ahead.
750. That's what I would like. I mean, if you remember, well, I don't know if anyone remembers now because it was such a long time ago, but in 2015 they ran 2 races with the 750 horsepower. And it was like the only 2 good races in 2015. And now it's at Darlington and Kentucky. And those were phenomenal races. So yeah, I think Nashville in 2021, they were at, some of those races where they did run the 750 package, it was really good. I feel like that's what you would need. Especially at the short tracks anymore, because I don't think 670 is going to cut it. You're not carrying enough speed, you're not going to get any wheel slippage, so I think upping the horsepower to 750, just I think in general, would be a help. 950, well, with a stock car, yeah. Like to a sense, I can accept the fact that we're not going to go back to 2014 days where the cars are going to be like extremely fast, like 900 horsepower, everything. I can live with that, but give us 750. This is what they were using back in the in this time period. It seemed to bode pretty well for the competition and for racing, so I think 750 is probably a good number. Or 800, whatever. That's pretty good. Yeah, we just cracked up inside the top 10. We're 9th. Now we're going to be in clean air. And I think it's going to be a lot tougher to start making up time. So it's 5.1 when I cross the line. Jimmy's in 8th, Toxic. Oh, look at your boy Jimmy. I think it's time for me to turn him. And you're at 9th, so this will end poorly. Maybe for Jimmy it will.
49.75. You're losing ground on the leaders.
No, I'm not, Crew Chief. I actually maintained my time, so it was actually pretty good. Words would destroy you. Well, I'm still waiting for him to win a Daytona in the NASCAR Heat Ultimate Edition Plus on competition mode. He still has not won there at Daytona. I did it twice. He couldn't do it, so. And the Bristol, 1,000 laps at Bristol, he led like 348. I ended up leading like 524. So I've surpassed him in a couple of areas. So I don't know about that. He got me beat in subscribers and views, but I beat him on the track.
Let's get up there. Interval between you and the leader is 4.5.
Also, we caught up to Jimmy, so that's good. We'll be pitting here soon, though. Look at that, Jimmy Johnson is Power Pride car. I'm actually offended by that because that is a LGG GBL LFM and LMAOP QRSTU WXY and Z thing now. So that I'm offended. All right, people are pitting. I'm just gonna do the same because I don't want them to undercut me. Ooh, okay, perfect. 4 tires and fuel will be out in the way. How can short track racing be fixed since people... I think upping the horsepower, getting rid of the diffuser, no shifting. I think those 3 things could help it out a ton. Also, the pit crew decided to absolutely destroy themselves with terrible stops. So, good job. You know, I don't feel like doing good today anyways. I think that would kind of solve a short track. 18 seconds. I almost knocked my headset off. That was awful. Oh my lord, that was disgusting. Well, JC, how about how about 900 horsepower but with no seatbelts? That's, you know, that's living on the edge. That's being a man. Seatbelts are for chumps. Who needs seatbelts? See where we cycle out. We're running about 8th before. Or, I think we're right behind Jimmy, so I think we're around 9th. It seemed like we had a pretty good car. So, I don't think I have a car to win, but I feel like we can probably get a pretty good point day with this. No, no, I'm not gonna wreck like that. I want this to go green. I'm curious how this will go.
49-19. Keep it up, great lap. Don't let him by, but try not to
So
hold
because
on
we were
to
the first group of cars to pit, we're gonna cycle out actually in 10th. So we did lose a spot. I think we lost time just overall because our pit crew made us lose 3 seconds. So I'll see what the interval is when I cross the line, but I should be, I didn't make those mistakes, or the pit crew didn't make those mistakes, I should be up there with 8th and 7th, I think. Yeah, I should be definitely ahead. I should be in 7th at least of those, you know, if I didn't have 3 seconds there, so. Yeah. Kind of curious where Dale Jr. is, because I think he's going to gain points on me. Mark started on pole, so I don't know if he's still up there or not. I mean, I'm always up for a Mark win. He has 2 this year, which usually his AI doesn't get 2 wins in a season. Usually it's just 1. So he's actually having a extraordinarily good season. That was a horrible corner. Jeez.
48-89. Catch up to the leader. Keep on it. We've made it to the halfway mark.
Well, I'm definitely not going to have a better finish if I'm, you know, screwing up like that in the corners. That was awful. NASCAR's take a break from racing and try knitting or culinary acts.
48-81. You got some passes left in there somewhere. I know you do.
That's a good one.
Only 8 seconds back to the leader. Stay hungry.
Ooh, I was looking at chat. That could have ended really badly. So we pit on lap 16, so in about another 10 laps I'll pit. Kind of surprised so far. Well, I don't really have any draft help to kind of help me, and the field's definitely thinned out a lot, so it's gonna be a lot harder to make up time, I think.
48-49. Keep coming. We're getting there.
Though that lap, I gained 3/10, so I'm doing something right. I just don't know how to always do that consistently. People are short pitting.
Run is strong. Now let's work our way to the front. Let's go now. Still 7 seconds off the lead. Far inside. All clear, buddy.
Yeah, I'm just trying to focus. I really don't want to be losing more time. I feel like I should be running 7th. My picker just ruined it. Ooh, that's not good. That's not what you want to do. Damn.
49, 39. We're catching them, buddy. Stay with it. The right front tire's a little warm. Careful now.
There was one car that short pitted. I don't know who that was. Because we're 8th now, so I don't know, but it's funny now. This is exactly what I was saying. I was thinking maybe a top 10 finish is what we'll be able to get, and we're running the top 10, so that's nice. I was accurate in my estimation. Kind of pushed out that corner a bit too much.
That speed will get us to the front. Keep it up. We gotta pick up 7 seconds. Fuel's down.
It's almost taking me this entire run just to gain a second. That's the outside wall. Looks like they're about to finally hit some lap traffic, so I don't know if that's going to slow them down or what exactly, but it's a start. Jeez, that was like half a second gain that lap. Yeah, we're right there with Jimmy now. We're in this draft too, so that's going to be a help. Turn 4 seems to be really tricky. Even with the slightest bit of draft, I can feel it kind of pushed, so really got to be careful with that. At least we'll get by Jimmy here. Ooh, that was not a good corner at all. Sorry. Hopefully Toxic wasn't watching that. Why can I not get around Jimmy when I know Toxic's in here? Like, why does that always happen? That was almost going to be like a normal pass, and I screwed it up.
Come on, buddy, push it. We can pick up some more spots. Come on, buddy, we're 6 seconds back. Let's get up there.
How did...
Easy, buddy. That left front tire seems...
I guess that's karma. That's probably karma for what I did to him. That's just stupid. How does that happen? I'm amazed I saved that. I probably should pit now because we're in a really bad spot. So I think I'm going to short pit because we lost so much time from that. It's probably better just for us to pit and try to get an advantage on the field. So yeah, that was gross. So I'm gonna pit.
Everything okay with the car?
No. Okay. Alright, well, I guess that's what I get for hitting Jimmy there. I guess that's karma. The universe has this weird way of paying you back. So that was weird. Remember when Kane won the race here and it was a shit show? Yeah, I remember that. It was up to Truex and Busch wrecking. I mean, it just evolved into a disaster, so I remember that. The race was bad, and then all that stupid stuff happened, and it just got dumb. That was actually a really good pit stop, so good job, pit crew. They beat the estimated time and everything. This is where we go into this is where we go into sweat mode. Make sure I try to hit my marks and try to, you know, go as fast as I can. Because if we play our cards right, we could probably cycle out to 7th once this is all said and done.
79-4. The 143 car. Tough eye. Hey, that's where the nose spot. Keep digging. All clear, buddy.
Usually in my videos, like at this point in the run, this is usually the stuff I cut out because there's not a whole lot to talk about. Obviously, in live stream form, I don't really have that luxury to just make edits like that, but
Let's do it again. Only 10 laps left.
usually just be passing these random cars, which
Clear all around.
I don't know, they're not too important. I guess is Fittipaldi for position? Sure.
Got one eye.
All right. Yeah, it was for position.
Run on you. Okay, we're clear.
Yeah, the Indy race, it you know, we don't have any yellows and how quick the cars are. This will be
Just keep working that line.
done in under 40 minutes, which much quicker than Pocono, which makes sense because this is 400 miles versus 500 miles, so that's kind of obvious. Oh my God, Gordon, why'd you do that? All right, well this is not expecting that, but we are in the lead lap still. What on earth happened? Like an organic yellow? All right. Oh, there's a dark. That's death there. Something bad happened somewhere. Nope. Okay. The game is throwing me for a loop. I appreciate it.
49.
What happened? What on earth happened? What? Oh, Nadu just ass-packed him. Oh, there's more death. Well, Newishek just lost skill. How do we get these... Oh, God. Oh, Sprague. Well, I'm staying out. We actually might be in really good shape here. We might have the race lead. Now Stewart's up there. No, we're third. Oh, what? How? Alright, I'll take it. I don't know how... They must... I guess Stewart and Labonte must have short pitted before me.
Still there.
We don't really got nearly as fast cars up here. Me, Stewart, and Labonte are 3 of them. Mark's actually trying to pass me, but we should have the run here to clear him, and we do. Can I run down Stewart though? I don't really know. Of course, we're gonna have a Gibbs teammate up here, gonna be, you know, blocking.
Number 18 is outside.
I mean, we'll get by him.
You've got second. Number 22.
So second back with 3 to go.
Okay, buddy, we're faster than the leader. Let's get up there.
As long as I don't mess up. Almost messed up. We'll have a shot at this. I can't believe how this is played out. How we just get so lucky. This is just disgusting. I gotta take it easy in 3 and 4 so I don't Hildebrand it because
Busy. Leaders are headed in.
what is this?
48, 62. Great lap, great lap. Hey, that's 5 more. NASCAR Winston Cup points for leading.
All right, well, Stewart pitted. I don't know what on earth he did, but I'll take the lead. Now we just got to hold off Mark, who I think's been the fastest all day, and I mean he's probably got fresher tires too, so that's probably not good for us. Damn, we still motor him on the straightaways. That's insane. He's got the corner speed on me. That's for sure. Man, of all people I have to race for with the win, I gotta hold him off though. I know it's Mark. The simp in me wants to just give him the win, but I gotta go for it.
48, 7.
Whoa, that was a quick lap. The white flag is out. One more time around.
I really don't want to, you know, hit the curbs and like bounce around. All right, we're keeping him at bay. I don't know why Sir Pit either. It makes no sense. We'll hold Mark off. We're gonna BS a win. As long as I can nail turn 3. Oh, he's trying to do. Oh, he thought about it. But we're gonna hold him off. Mark, too bad. I get it. That's mine. That's my win. Kirk got 9th. Yes. Oh, what a glorious day.
Finish the fans love to see.
Wow, you know, you're right. That was an incredible finish to an even more incredible race. This NASCAR Winston Cup Series is so exciting to watch.
The DeVilbiss car had to work hard for the win.
You know, I credit
I
that whole
agree.
crew for an exceptional race. It takes everyone working together to get results like that. What a great race for that team.
The 63 car now has one less friend in the garage area.
Well, when you're out there beating and banging on guys, some feathers are bound to get ruffled. Maybe after some time to cool off, they'll be back to racing with clear heads.
Clear heads. Did you hear that? Clear heads. Oh God, I don't got no bricks to kiss. I didn't mean to back it into a win. Stewart just pitted. I pitted early because of that. Jimmy Johnson helped me win because with that incident, if I didn't have that, I would have pitted on lap like 32 or that. We might have not won the race because of that. So I think Jimmy Johnson doing that, I think, helped me. So it worked out. I don't really have anything to kiss, so. I got an idea. It Barnes. Have I won the Brickyard in this career mode? I probably have. That's a nice looking trophy. I got an idea though. We'll look at this first real quick. 41-minute race, so 2 minutes quicker than yeah. Pocono. We led the last 3 laps. Mark only led 5. So they actually didn't even dominate. I guess it was Stewart that dominated. Jimmy got 7th, Kurt 9th, Burton. Tony Stewart pit there at the end. I don't know what he was thinking there. We did have a couple of cars a lap down, so Stewart was the first car on lead lap or a lap down or whatever. I don't know what the legit. Okay, 27. So yeah, Stewart dominated. All right. I don't know what. Well, we barely gained points on Junior because again he was right up there, so we don't really gain much on him. But we denied Mark a crown jewel event at the Brickyard. Again. He finishes 2nd. Again. But I got an idea. I won't kiss the bricks, but I got something else that could be a good alternate for it. I think this. I support this more than kissing the bricks. Ah. No, I guess that wasn't on really good to begin with. I guess Nami isn't interested in that. I'm gonna force it on. That's not gonna stop me. That's not gonna stop me from my fan fiction. All right, that's enough. All right, how do I put this back on? Oh God. It's yeah, that stand is not very strong. Because it just, I was able to put it back on and then it just fell off again like immediately, so. That is not that strong. Robbins is very strong. Well, I guess because, well, technically he's stronger than Nami, so. Alright, so that was, I think that was a pretty good way to kiss the bricks, doing that, so I'm quite satisfied with that outcome. So, yeah, that worked out pretty good. I'm quite satisfied with that. I almost broke the figure with it, but yeah. So that really scared me too. I really thought I broke it. Oh my God.
Best part of the stream.
Oh my God. Jesus, with the making me sweat here. Thank you so much for the 50. Damn. Well, I'm glad to hear. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate that a ton. I'm glad to hear. I'm glad to hear that. Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, jeez. Thank you so much. I don't even know what to say. I'm cracking up too much. Oh, chat, I love you tonight. Extra love. Oh my God, that was amazing. Thank you for that. So I was thinking, like, what? Because I didn't think I was going to win this whole race. And then right at the end, I did. So I was like, what on earth could I possibly... What can I do? And then... R-rated thoughts came into my mind of what I could do. And then I realized, well, I got figures. Oh my god. That's a YouTube short right there. I don't. Oh my god. He sent the clip in Discord. I'll take a look at that. Alright, let's pop this up on the screen. We'll watch it together, chat.
Thoughts on Applebee's endless...
We'll bring this up here. We'll watch it together.
Wings returning. Oh, Harvick blew up! Oh no, Harvick! From the lead! He blew up last week too, didn't he? Harvick pack wash. Good lord. Oh no, someone else is blowing up. Ricky Rudd blew up!
What the hell?
Two cars in front of me on the track blew up. I'm in the lead. On the same lap. What?
That is insane. That's the odds of that. That is absolutely, that's wild. That is amazing. I've never seen that. That is weird. That is really freaking weird. I don't know what to say. Would you consider that being backed into a win? I feel like that would be. I don't know. That's amazing. That's amazing. I've never seen something like that before. Well, we can repair a couple of things, so that's what I'm gonna do. I'll repair that. That's our weakest one. We might have to like purchase another chassis or buy a new one, just because we can't really overhaul these anymore because we kind of max that out. So yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna have to do here eventually. Engines, these are all still pretty good. One of them goes up to 81. We'll do that. 700,000. Bodies, that's... I think finally, that newest body is finally weak enough to where we can repair that. Because it's finally, like, if we finally have something else that's better than that. It took a while. So we'll do that and then go to Watkins Glen with pretty good stuff. I'll take a look at the point situation because that kind of got flipped on its head. So we are 181 points ahead of Dale Jr., which is pretty good, though we're going to lose a lot at Michigan. So I know I'm terrified about that. So yeah, Dale Jr. is keeping it honest. Tony Stewart, actually pretty far out. Jared's still somewhat there, but yeah, it's basically between me and Junior. Mark's still in 6th. Newman's 10th. Kurt's still 14th. He's only a little bit back of Rusty, so that's good. So, yeah, that'll be nice. So Kurt is only... Oh, look at that, too. He's tied with his last season amount of top 10, so his average finish is worse, but he's getting them top... Them top 10s. Rusty got to win some point this year at Bristol. So, yeah. So Watkins Glen. I mean, I feel pretty comfortable at the track, but it's such a narrow track. It's so tough to make spots up and everything because the AI are just it's really tricky. So I don't think I'm gonna do well there. Oh, it doesn't have a... Okay, we'll add a secondary sponsor. I didn't even know I lost one. Well, as usual, these really don't matter because we don't qualify. But we'll go with NBC because I don't think we've ever had that on the car. So that'll be different. Anything else that we're missing? Nope, okay. So go into this, we'll bring our... I'm not going to bring the best tire grip, but I will bring, like, our second best. Engine. Both are pretty good, so we'll just bring number 6. Body. We'll bring number 5 here. We'll save our best up for Michigan, so we can at least try to run as good as we possibly can. Don't DNF full. That's a strong possibility, to be honest. In case anyone was wondering, I'm getting this from me, saw it. I don't know what that means, but thank you. So we got Junior on pole. That makes no sense for a road course. That's the most fictitious thing I've ever seen. I'll give myself some leeway in practice because it's a road course. I don't really think I got to worry about like 4th gear being too long or anything. I think I DNF'd here last year, so yeah, I don't want that to happen again. Jesus Christ, I was saying like 190 before we got in that corner. That's nuts. Okay, okay, 2nd gear, bad idea. Yeah, I don't really feel like I'm... I mean, I'm hitting the wall. I'm overdriving the shit out of it, but... I don't really feel like I'm, like, completely lost or anything. That was a terrible chicane, but I think I got the general zeitgeist down. I think we'll be alright. It's more or less just getting around cars will be a whole other different story, so... Boy, I'm scared about that. We'll just jump into it, see what MRN has to say, and go from there.
The NASCAR Winston Cup Series made a right turn today on its way to Watkins Glen International for today's race, the Sirius at the Glen. Barney, this will be a very tough race for some of the drivers.
Well, the Glen is quite fast for a road course. The problem is getting these big, heavy cars to handle well through the tight turns. A missed braking point can spell disaster for these drivers if they shoot through a corner too fast.
How about the consistency shown by Kevin Harvick?
It's amazing, isn't it? This guy's finishing in the top 10 week in and week out. That makes him hard to beat at the end of the year.
David Green hasn't made much of a move in the points so far.
Yeah, those guys have been working so hard this year. It's a shame it doesn't really show in points. Just seems they can't keep that car out of trouble on race day. Maybe their luck will change today.
The DeVilbiss car wants to get things started off on the right foot for his new sponsors.
Well, that team has been talking to a lot of different sponsors the past few weeks. What a relief it must be to have something solid again and not wonder week to week who's going to be your sponsor.
I didn't really see any like alternate schemes, so that's kind of disappointing. The fantasy season, I think it happens a lot more, so I think it's like whatever like newest file you have, it just adds all the alternate schemes. Like it's a lot more different than this now. So I don't know how that works. It's weird, but yeah. Well, brace ourselves. This is gonna be terrifying. So we'll see what happens. I'm scared. 22 laps, and I'm sure we're gonna make multiple contact with a lot of cars. Well, that's contact. That actually, I hit the side of him, but my ass got damaged. How does that make sense? Ooh, that power off the corner. I like that. Ooh, okay. That almost went completely clean, but I kind of messed up. Oh. Alright. Even the AI had a mistake there. Yeah, I was gonna say, the bus stop, they always get through there. Well, they do always get through there, but yeah, that was scary. Oh god, I thought I missed my braking zone because I was rambling. But we're okay. Dodged a lot of bullets there, so we got like the hardest part of the race out of the way.
We're about 7 seconds off the leader's back bumper. Hard to your left. Still there. 38 car is still there. Number 38 is looking to pass.
Nope, not going side by side through there.
All clear, buddy.
I know what the game wants me to do, but I'm not gonna fall for it. I will fall for this though in the chicane or the bus stop though.
You're clear. Watch it. There's a car on your left.
Jeez, they're trying to wreck or something up here.
What's wrong? Hold your line. You still there? Okay, we're clear.
Oh my god! What the fuck was that? What? Oh my god! That was just Casey Mears. What? I don't even know what to say to that. That was awful. I mean, we were really close to DNFing right there. Ow!
Boy, keep it smooth, just like that. Number 41 is still there. Easy now.
All right. Well, that's not.
Some of that grip later.
Whew, my lord. Alright, I should have checked up much more for that corner then. Damn. Now our left front, I mean, one more hit to that side and that's a DNF, so that is not good at all.
Try to keep him behind you.
Alright, I guess I gotta be really careful in this corner anymore.
You can't win a race if you don't know how to finish with it.
I tried it. That looked really stupid.
You let him by, he's gonna make things tough on you. 69 and 6. You're flying out there, buddy. Good job. Okay, you've got some driving to do. The leader has about 10 seconds on us.
How is it that the one corner it seems like I can make passes on is through this sector of corners? How does that make sense? I don't understand that. But yeah, it's gonna be. It's just a pain to make passes. I don't think this game is very well designed for road courses.
45 car is right behind you. Best place for you
Ugh, that could have been.
is your rear
Ugh, that could have been bad.
tires. Clear all around.
Now I got salty, angry Mears behind me, so don't want to be involved with his. Ooh, that's. Oh, Alright, an organic yellow, and people might pit, so... That might be good for us, I don't know. They said debris. I wonder if I got mirrors to get debris or something. I don't know, but we're gonna gain a spot somehow after all that, so I'll... if it's from mirrors, then I did that much damage to him. Bobby Labonte? I don't know. Well, I don't know what happened to him, but that's not me. That's weird. Okay. This game is throwing me a lot of curveballs tonight with the yellows. I don't know if they're gonna pit now, or if it's too early or not. I'm not really sure, so we'll wait and see here. They're pitting. Ooh. Oh, we dodged the bullet there. Okay, half of them were pitting, but all right. Well, I'm glad I picked that up. It's hard to tell, but hopefully that's a good strat. I have no idea what the fuel load is or anything, but it's worth a shot. I mean, a good chunk of people are pitting, so I'm hoping this is the right strat. It's definitely going to tip the race upside down, and we're going to lose a lot of track position, but we were in, like, 25th anyways, so, like, might as well just be back there anyways. Why? Do you not like a good day? Why? Whose face was that in the background? That was really creepy looking. There was some person's. I don't know. Wonder if we're gonna get more debris yellows from that or not. I don't know.
We got some cars who didn't pit up front. Watch for traffic to stack up behind them.
Yep, and chance to repair the car too. I always like that. Oh my goodness, it put me in the proper gear and everything. And we're 33rd, so ugh. David Green, I'm sorry, Junior, you don't deserve that, but David Green just sent it. He did not care at all. Dale Jr.'s back here too, and I don't know why. I'm gonna make Junior a freaking rival if this keeps up. Oh my god, Waltrip just... He tried to reenact Newman's, like, 2003 practice flip crash thing here. That was... Okay. Whoa. That could have been so much worse if I just kept it straight. Oh my god, David Green. That was a freaking jump scare.
Still beside you. We're off the pace. Everything okay? Watch it. There's a car on your left. All clear, buddy. Got one on your right. You're dropping back. What's wrong? Number 41 is getting in your way.
It's so tough to make passes around here without, just completely, obliterating them.
On your right. Best place for him is in your
I don't know how that worked. We gained spots out of it.
Okay, we're clear.
I'll take it.
Got one on your right.
I don't know how midfield did that, but props to him.
69, 72. Keep it up. Great lap. Oh, yeah. Great pass, buddy. Number 19 is still there. Be patient. Clear.
really nowhere to go here. I'm not gonna take the chance. Oh, I was not gonna make the chance and go 3 wide. So no, I'm not doing that. That was gonna be a disaster if I tried to make that stunt work. Oh, I'm sorry, Craven. Oh, dude, Junior's even choking. Now my left side's damaged again. Ooh. Ooh, that was very, very good looking there. Yeah, it was just 3 random spots we picked off. All right, didn't expect that.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice lap. Still there. You're clear.
All right, well, we're slowly picking them off. We're ahead of Dale Jr., which is important because we're racing with him in the championship. So, yeah, that's very good. That straightaway speed, though. Oh, that was glorious.
Hold it steady. 3 wide. How you doing?
Oh, hi, Robbie. Looked like I used my right side to hit him, but not my left front, because that would have probably been a DNF if I did that.
68, 98. That's the quickest one so far. NASCAR says that's halfway. The one car is trying to block you.
There's really nowhere for me to go here with them being side by side. Once they get single file, how do I gain so much time through there? Oh god, please don't hit me. Please don't hit me. I don't know how mad he is. Alright. I guess he's not mad enough to hit me. Oh, that was close. Alright, he's 1 hit away from being a full, like, rival. Oh my god, we got another yellow. Debris? They said accident.
The one car is throwing a block on you. On your right. You let him by. He's gonna make things tough on you. Okay, we're clear.
Well, I'll definitely pit here, and most of the field should be pin here as well, but I mean, we'll be setting up for pretty much a decent spot. 16th somewhere? Oh, that's an actual wreck. Oh, what the... This game is just throwing weird things at me tonight. We had Pocono be a pretty normal race, and then all hell broke loose in Indy, and now we got, Watkins Glen being a shit show, and none of it's for me. None of it's my fault, which is wild. We'll pit here. I think we can make it on fuel from here. I'm not sure. I'm just gonna pit. I feel like that's the right thing to do. Oh, they are staying out. Oh, no. Oh, no. I don't know if that was a good call. I don't know if we're gonna get more debris from all this with that incident. I don't know. I don't know what our fuel load is. I don't know if 8 laps is enough. It might be, especially when we get the restart. Might be. We should be decent. At least I would think so. I'm scared.
Nobody else decided to come
42nd. Oh god, now we gotta work our way up through the field. Rusty Wallace is leading. That's an alternate scheme. I just realized that. Oh, we will definitely be fine on field with 7 to go. Or 6 or 7 to go, so yeah, we should be fine. Oh, I am just... That's another... What is this race? What? I've never seen them wreck in that part of the track before. Well, I think they're definitely gonna pit now, I would think. I don't know. This is... What is this? I've never seen them wreck going into turn 1 on the start. Just never. I've never seen that happen.
On your right. Hold it steady. 3 wide.
This game is giving me some weird things tonight. I mean, this... Considering I played this game for close to 20 years now, I'm still amazed that it's giving me just weird things to just find. Oh my god! Oh my god, Harvick! What the? The AI are just weak. What? Why? Why did he do that? And we're gonna get to... Okay, I thought we'd get to 31st. I got like hair on my nostril that's bugging me. Oh god. Oh, damn. Okay. What was that? Someone took bowling at the Glen too, literally. Oh, that's true. Oh, that's amazing. That's a good way to put it. I'm not going to pick because we just pitted. I'm going to hit no. We actually lost points. Dale Jarrett's now second. I don't know if I gained any spots. No, I didn't. Can they make it on field then? Did I just make like a horrifically bad call? I didn't expect there to be more yellows. That wasn't really part of my bingo card. That was a terrible, terrible everything. Oh god, Mears, please. Oh! I am! Ow! Oh my god. That's not good at all. None of that was good. They might be able to make it on field. We might have really just screwed ourselves with this. Unless we all just pit. Unless they all pit. Then maybe we'll have a shot. Oh, that's debris. That's gonna end the race. That's gonna be an awful finish. Unless they all pit on this last lap or something weird happened. I saw Jeff Green check up there. That could have been bad. What the fuck is that? What is wrong with the AI tonight? What? It just stopped. I try to avoid all of that. I mean, I'll take a 24th, but now Jeff Green's pissed at me. Damn, he went up. Well, alright, Labonte lost the hood. Labonte just had a no good bad day. Oh my god, that sound. Jesus Christ, that's haunting. Ugh. I'm staying out. And I think that's going to end it under yellow. And Tony Stewart wins. What about Rusty Wallace? What? Oh, how? What? They pitted!
How about all those caution laps they ran?
Well, lots of cautions usually mean only one
Top
thing,
10!
A lot of damaged race cars. I know the teams aren't happy about that.
The DeVilbiss car got a top 10 finish in this one.
When you think that there are 42 other drivers in this NASCAR and Winston Cup race and you manage a top 10, that's pretty impressive.
The 63 car probably won't be hanging out after the race with the 1 car.
Yeah.
You don't make it into Winston Cup racing without being competitive, and sometimes these instincts get a little out of hand. Should be fun to see what happens next.
Until next time, everybody, this is Joe Moore along with Barney Hall saying thank you for joining us for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race.
There's a lot to process here, so... 1. They all could make it under the pace lap. So I can just imagine everyone just, like, so many people ran out of fuel. 2, Tony Stewart redeemed himself from running out of fuel in the other race and winning in this. So he got redemption. 3, Rusty Wallace pitted and he lost. He basically had the chance to win, and the yellows ruined it. Kenny Wallace 7th. We get 8th. Dale Jr.'s 5th. Dale Jarrett got screwed in that somehow. And Labonte got a top 10 after bringing out like 2 debris yellows. Casey Mears got 13. Dale Jarrett got absolutely screwed out of all of that. I think Kurt is going to get past Rusty in the points because Rusty pitted and he was 25th. So, yeah, that's Rusty's like 98 to Kurt's 112. So, what a weird freaking race. And what's amazing is none of those yellows were for me. Dale Jarrett 27th. Oh my god. What on earth are the points going to look like after this? Dale Jr. barely finished ahead of me, so he's not going to gain too much points on me. It's going to be 160 to 142. So yeah, he's going to gain 18 points on me. What? I don't even know what to say. That's Mark Warren got second. Mark got second again. Oh my god. Wow. All right, I don't even know what to say to that. I mean, that was a complete shit show on the AI's part. And I really expected to wreck at least twice, but I didn't. That race was like the most shit show thing I've seen in this game in quite a while from the AI. Usually it's me that does all the stupid stuff, but that time was just the AI. So that was wild. So Stewart is 163. Dale Jarrett's 291. Remember when Dale Jarrett was second in the points at one point? He was like 130 back. I guess that's because I was running in like the 30s and he was up at the front or something. I don't know what happened, but yeah, Dale Jr. closed in a little bit. Same with Stewart. That was Stewart has actually his first win of the year. I didn't even notice that. Oh, well, isn't that adorable? Damn, 13 in 2003. Good lord. Yeah, he was good in that first season of the career mode. Dale Jr. has yet to win either. That's even more bizarre. So, yeah, what a weird season. In terms of just, like, different people running well. Like, Mark is actually having, like, 3 wins this season. Bobby Labonte's up in the top 10. Hey, Kurt passed Rusty in the standings. And now he's 20 points back of Johnson. So, there's a shot. He could still, I mean, I don't think he'd get a top 10, but he's doing good. You know what? I think because of how good this stream is tonight, we're doing bonus race. You heard it. We're doing Michigan. We're gonna end the stream on a bad note because Michigan. I know we're not gonna win or do anything good, but I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. We'll have bonus race time here. There's nothing really to look at here. Same with this. Same with the bodies. Shop additions, one more race on the wheel balancer. We'll save our progress here. And we'll have bonus race time. This race will be pretty quick too, because it's 50 laps, and so I don't think that'll be too much of a problem. Do you want to end on a bad note? Well, I'm just being real. Michigan is not going to go well. I know it. I know it's not. If this was like a typical stream, I would end it here, but this is a atypical one, so I want to keep going. This has been it's been a good time. So we're bringing the best. We're bringing our best tire grip. The best engine. Body. That's our best one there. 81 car rating. And also, I'm kind of curious to see just how much points Dale Jr. and them can close in on me. Because, I mean, I obviously want to win a championship, but I want it to at least be somewhat close. You know, just have some kind of chance. I know this is definitely a good track for them to gain some points on me here. End on a bad note instead of starting on a... End on a bad note instead of starting on a bad... You know what? That is true. You got a point there. Dale Jr.'s on pole, so he's try-harding to the max. Didn't you say you'd have a bad time? I did. But I was really... Yeah, I did say that. I mean, I was running like 9th or 7th before, so it was decent. It was going to be decent. Then that yellow came out and it just saved me. That Watkins Glen, I expected much worse. And we kind of got lucky, all 2 of those. We had no real right to finish where we did. So the game's been very, very fortunate enough for me tonight. I'm going to practice, make sure my 4th gear is alright. I don't know if I have it saved from the last time I was here, so I'm just going to make sure to do all that. And also, too, I was just looking at like the time. Usually I always try to stream for like 3 hours, but we're not really quite there yet, so I figured might as well go on a little bit longer, too. Usually 3 races take up 3 hours of stream time, but not with tonight, just because I think most of the races we were running weren't really that good. Well, not that long, I should say. I can't say not good. That's not what I was trying to say. But yeah, that 4th gear seems pretty alright. So, we'll have Emran take it away and see if we can find any bonus alternate schemes.
Welcome, everyone, to Michigan International Speedway for our coverage of the Michigan 400. Michigan always produces some great racing. What do you think, Barney?
Michigan is wide with plenty of banking in the turns. You can get 3 wide pretty easily here. That always makes for some exciting race action.
Jeff Green might not be a household name, but he's had a lot of success recently in stock cars.
Well, you know, there's no doubt. He won the Busch Series championship in 2000 by over 600 points, and he's finished runner-up in that series to a couple of talented guys with the names of Dale Earnhardt Jr. and Kevin Harvick.
Jack Sprague doesn't seem to have a handle on qualifying for the speedways this year.
And let me tell you how frustrating that is to a driver. Starting in the back of the pack all the time is kind of like only being able to drive at rush hour. You know where you want to be, but that car in front or beside of you is always in your way.
The 63 car has been reckless lately, and other drivers are not happy with him.
NASCAR has been known to park guys who can't behave themselves on and off the track. I don't think we have that type of situation here, but everyone would be better off by just getting back to racing.
Gentlemen, start your engine.
Here's the starting lineup. Starting out front are
Yeah, Jeff Green did lead win a championship by over 600 points in 2000. I think it was definitely the highest point lead a champion had in the Busch Series, if you know, from a regular Busch Series driver, not factoring in Kevin Harvick in 2006, because that was a couple each and not really fair. But yeah, by a normal Busch regular, I think it was him. Definitely by, I have to imagine. I mean, I can't remember any other big point leads before then. That was 600 points, so.
rounding out the top 10 starting spots are the Stacker 2 Dodge.
Well,
and the
we'll
Ford.
start it up. So 50 laps here. All I'm really expecting out of this is maybe a top 20. I always heard that with the Michigan, even if you have your fuel efficiency to about 90, you still have to pit twice in these 25% lap, 25% races. So you're just kind of doomed to get screwed here, which I think is kind of horseshit. Well, see you later, Jesus. Thanks for tuning in. Thank you for the super chats throughout the stream. That was absolutely amazing. Have a good night. Oh my God. Ooh. Oh God. Oh Jesus. Oh God. Oh, that's. Oh, my heart. Oh, my race. I'm sorry, Thunder 04. I had to thank him. You didn't have to destroy me for it. Oh my God. Well, there goes any chance we had of having a top 20 finish.
You're a little off the pace. You're 8 seconds behind the leader. Stay smooth. We'll get there. Keep an eye on your mirror. He's not too happy with you.
Ooh, boy. I mean, you couldn't really ask for a more horrific start. I mean, that just went wrong. All of that went wrong. I have confidence we'll get back up there, but that's so much time. Dude. That's what happens when Jesus leaves you. Your life becomes more difficult. Oh my God. That's... that cut deep. I felt that.
37, 87. That's it. That's the speed we're looking for. Keep digging. Still need to pick up about 8 seconds on the leader.
Well, now it's sweat mode. Now we gotta really go all out and try to gain as much time as we can. Because this and Bristol are really the only two tracks on the schedule where I'm not confident in. And I guess Martinsville too. Yeah, I gotta throw in Martinsville. That's why it was so important to, to win. Get max points, do everything we can, because you never know when you're going to have one of those weird races that are just going to kind of mess things up. I mean, to be fair, we've been extraordinarily lucky tonight. So, if it ends on a bad note, well, if we don't end up getting good as finish as possible, then I'll be fine with that, because we've had it too good in this stream with the good luck in these races, so kind of expect that. But we're up with this main pack here, so we'll be able to start making up some passes, being in the draft. That should help us a little bit with fuel. Mears is still extraordinarily salty, but we're so fast he didn't even have time to hit me, so that worked out. horrific angle in the corner, but that's because, you know, typical Kyle Petty just wanted to just be in the way, block tremendously for 31st. God, that's why I hit the brakes. That's why I was slowing down, because I knew we locked wheels. If I kept going full throttle, I would have won the wall, and that would have been death. So there was the lesser of two evils. God damn. Dodged a gigantic bullet there. That really could have been a DNF caliber wreck if I didn't hit the brakes there.
NASCAR.
Thank you, JD Land, with the 5. I appreciate that. Thank you. I agree. NASCAR. With multiple exclamation points. I don't know how many there is, but yeah. Well, we're going to dodge Steve Park's wrath because of the 169 car being in the way, so that actually worked out. Yeah, we need to go. This is just gone from bad to worse with everything. Look at the 169 car in the 30. They're just bounced into each other. And we're going to have to pit on lap 22, so it's going to be a typical... We're going to have to pit twice. That's a holy draft. I mean, that was massive. Car's definitely got speed in it, which pains me even more that we're this far back after everything. I'll try to, when we make that second pit stop, which will be about 4 or 5 laps to go, we'll definitely take right side tires and try to minimize the bleeding here and hopefully improve our finish a bit from that, if that's possible. I'd like to try to like short pit, but with how weird this game has been tonight with the yellows, I really don't want to take that chance to go a lap down or anything, so might have to just play it safe and just stay out as long as we can, or kind of you know, play by the books with the pitting. Oh boy. I know, Jeff. You know what? He won't get me down here. His AI is not coded to do that. Ha! We cheesed the system. That was... Couldn't have planned it couldn't have planned that out any more perfect. Wasn't even a freaking word. wonder what I should do is just pit like lap 17, 34, and then we could just go balls out. Like all out, just crazy the whole rest of the race. That might be just what we'll have to do. I mean, our tires are already getting really worn. Even this deep into a run, we're still gaining time on the leader, so I don't know. That might be my plan. It's risky because I don't know if they're going to wreck and cause problems here, but yeah, I think we'll pit here and go from there and see if we can gain anything. Because I think the spring race we got about 18th, so if we could somehow get a little bit better just by pitting a tiny bit earlier, then we'll take that chance. There we go. 4 tires and fuel, repair the damage because that thing is battered. See what happens. There's really not a whole lot I can really do, so we'll find out. Yeah, after the stream for members, I'm gonna 16.3. Okay, that was pretty good. The damage repair.
You got some traffic, easy on the merge. Come on, pie. Clear on both sides.
Yeah, after the stream, I have tomorrow's video already rendered and like uploaded. I just have to make it available for members only. Like, you know, add in a thumbnail and everything, so that'll be up shortly after the stream is done, so that'll be good. It was a good episode. NASCAR Rivals never ceases to amaze me with the dumbness that things can occur in that game.
69-48.
So I'll get that up, because usually by this time I would try to have it up, or maybe around like I have it up at like all different hours for members only. Like sometimes it's like between this time to like 5 a.m. and then it'll be that for about 12 hours, and then it'll go up. So yeah, I'll make sure to do that when the stream ends, so I can get that out to the members only stuff. Also, we just made all those passes up on the high side, and that felt really cool. That's because we're on a completely different strategy than them, and they're on older tires, so that makes sense, but it was nice.
Number 40, up high. Clear on both sides.
Run some more like that one.
The 32 car down low.
They should be pitting here in the next 3 to 4 laps.
All clear, buddy. 38-4.
That's it. That's the speed we're looking for.
We'll see where the cycles is out. Again, I don't know. I got a bad feeling about it. I feel like we're gonna finish worse than we did in the spring just because the start was so awful. So I'm just trying to be optimistic of the situation. Some people are pitting now, so interesting. That's actually a little bit earlier than I was anticipating.
37-55.
That was your best lap of the day.
This car's so fast. It's heartbreaking because I I know we had, like, if it was just a normal race and they had to pit twice, like, this would be really fun. Because I would know that it would be really tough, but with how they pit, they could stay out so much longer. It sucks, though. It gets weird, because there's some people that stay out, some people pit right at the end, so it's all a jumbled mess. I didn't know what Burton was doing there, and I don't know if he was going to pit or not. I learned my lesson from the fantasy racer. I was trying to get underneath Ward Burton, and he was trying to pit, so I was trying to not do that mistake again. Alright, Rusty's pitting. I door Jimmy for no reason. But it does look like we're actually going to benefit from this, pitting early, because we're running about 24th before, and now we're running in about 17th, maybe 16th when everything cycled through, so that's going to be a net gain. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out. Even deep into a run, I was still gaining time on leader, so I think this car's pretty good. So I got hope, got optimism. So we'll be able to pit in about. We're definitely gonna pit again on lap 34, and then we'll just kind of play the waiting game and just see how things kind of cycle out. This is amazing. We were running 24th, but because we did the undercut, we gained 14 spots. Even if we lose a couple, just because they are on fresher tires than me, that's still way better than where we were running. What is going on up here? Why are they going so slow? I don't know what is happening up here. That's just weird. That was really strange how they were just checking up so much like that. I don't know if there's like some car that had to like damage or what. It was odd to see me get that sort of run. So I don't know if they're dealing with lap traffic or what exactly. God damn it. Yeah, there goes our race. It's done. We're a lap down. Fittipaldi with...
37, 74.
Dig, buddy, dig, dig, dig. You need to pick it up.
This game is so weird tonight. Well, actually, we could pit now and make it to the end, so... I mean, we'll do that. We're going to be trapped a lap down, though. I don't know how many cars are like that, though. What a mess. What an absolute mess. Some people are staying out. Hold on, let's just digest this for a second. How are we on the lead lap? How? Also, Kurt is third. Was I a lot closer to the field than I thought? Was I on the lead lap the whole time? I wasn't aware of it. Did everything cycle through? All right, I guess we're fine. But yeah, with 20 to go, I mean, we're gonna be good on. Dude, are we gonna BS this on fuel strats? I don't know. Because I know we can go about 22 laps. We were halfway on fuel on lap 11, so we can make it 22 laps. We're gonna restart with about like 18 to go, maybe. So We're gonna be fine. So the people that did just pit, I think they'll be fine. So I think we're actually gonna have like a fair race, relatively speaking. I mean, we're still gonna have to go from last to first in like 18 laps, but you're in front of the leader. Oh my God, that's more insane. That's more insane than I thought. That's how that played out. Crew chief, stop gaslighting me because I didn't see anybody else go down pit roads. That's a lie. But now it's a last to first challenge. You might get more debris yellows, I don't know, from Fittipaldi, so I don't know how this is all going to play out, but yeah. Well, now that we're more closer to the field than before, and I know we have a really good car, Ron Fresh retires than the actual AI itself by a couple laps, so we're actually on the better receiving end of the tire strat, so we should be pretty good. Like, we're definitely going to be in a really good situation.
Hold it steady. 3 wide. 3 wide. 38.86.
Keep it up, green lap.
Let's go. Clear on both sides.
Oh, he mad. Oh, he big mad. But I'm going to go off the track. He can't hit me. I didn't gain anything from that, though. Alright, we'll do this again. This is a 6,000 IQ strat. Oh, that wasn't good enough. Stop. Oh my God, he's more madder than ever from that. Oh. Alright, well, that's going to be a problem if he's going to keep doing that. What a punk. What an absolute punk. That's costing us so much time being behind him. Go. He thought about it. Oh, he thought about it. He's still... I'm sorry. I had to get away from him. Oh my God. I'm sorry, Jimmy Lane. I'm just trying to get away from him. He made himself more. I know. I don't like. Like, what did he? He tried. I guess he was mad that I didn't wreck, and it just pissed him off even more. I don't know. That's the only explanation I can get out of what would piss him off more. This car is fast. Ashton Lewis, not in the mood. Same with Casey Mears. I'm just surrounded by hatred. Oh, I took the both. Oh my God. That was genius. I wasn't even trying to do that though, but it just worked out perfectly. Took out 2 rivals in 1 corner. That was... Oh, that was... It was genius. I see, when I don't mean to do stuff, that's when I'm the best. When I try to actively wreck people, like what I was trying to do to Ricky Rudd for like 10 races, it doesn't work out. So it's just better if I just leave it to accidental situations. wonder if I can get such a run on Jeff Green that I can just pass him here before we get into turn 1. It sort of worked. But I know he might be mad enough to still try to hit me here, so I want to... Alright, we're good.
We don't want him getting beside us.
The 5 car is outside. Number 5 is still there. We're up another position. You're clear.
Damn, this car. Man, it's so quick.
38 car, down low.
It's amazing. I mean, the fact we drove around the outside of Sadler, or really anyone in this game, that's really telling of how good this car really is.
Up there. The right front's wearing down. Keep an eye on it.
Now, I think the rest of the field should be good on fuel. They shouldn't have to pit. Their fuel can go a lot longer than mine, so they like, even the people that pit on lap 22, they more than likely will be fine. At least I would think so. And we're only one spot away from finishing where we did in the spring, so this is actually going to be better at this rate. So that's going to be a net gain.
Got one outside. 37, 75.
Keep running that line. That lap was fast.
Clear on both sides. Car outside.
Ooh, a little bit of contact, but we're okay. That's going to be for P17, or 16th actually. I don't think we're going to be able to get a top 10. That's probably too far out of our range, but
15 is still there. 37.
considering the race we had and how things were going originally, this is again kind of luck kind of played in our favor once again.
Hold your line. He's still there.
Ooh, boy. Sorry, what? I'm trying to go. I'm trying to just run away. I really shouldn't have done that. I'm just... Maybe I'm starting to get tired. I don't know.
That left front tire's seen some action. That one was quick. Let's do it again.
Did you get those alternate schemes? I did, actually. Even though I really shouldn't. But because I do the videos and the career mode stuff, it's a business expense. I look at it that way, so yeah. And it's just a funny gag to get so excited over the DLC schemes that I just forget what I'm talking about, or I get super hype about it over something that really shouldn't be a big deal. I think it yeah. You really copped to Marlin though, jeez. He really fell off. There's a car slow on the track. I'm hoping no one hits him. He should be off the racing service. I don't think there's really any like AI problems with them there, at least at this track. Has to stand Barrett, so not really for position. Get a good run on Marlin, cut down low. Kurtz P14, love to see it. I don't know, we're going to be cutting it really close to getting a top 10. Like, really close at this rate. 32 motherfucking dollars. I agree. That's absurd. $32 for 90 paint schemes. Nothing about that feels right. It's stupid. Oh, I think Kurt's in a DLC car because this car is usually like red and black, and I'm seeing more red, so I think it's an alternate scheme, which I can't remember last time Kurt was in one of those, but I like it. That's nice. The only way I could see maybe all that schemes being worth something is if you pay like $5 extra for like the bonus, like a bonus edition, then I could probably justify that to like some capacity. But $30 for 90 schemes, that's just absurd. Yeah, I don't think a top 10's gonna happen. I was getting too rambunctious and adventurous. I mean, we are catching Kurt though, so we can get his draft. Just get a massive run, like it'll be good. Kind of curious if anyone is gonna pit. We might get some pity spots here, maybe right at the end. And the car is definitely starting to fall off.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice lap. 2 to go.
The 97 car is right behind you.
Oh, I felt it plow. Ugh, that was gross. I think 14th is all we're going to get. I mean, considering where we were running, this is way better than the spring. Way better than it had any right to be. Kurt's in a nice alternate scheme. I like that.
Watch your fuel.
I'll take it. We're actually starting to finally lose time on leader. So it took almost the entire run. So I know we weren't really the fastest car, but boy, we had a... If it was just a normal race, but they only pitted twice like with me, then this would have been like amazing. I'll take a 14th. That's not how you take a corner. I was checking up too much there. We'll bring it home 14th. Decent point day. Dale Jr. is going to gain some points on me. We'll see where he finished. See what the results look like. Oh my god, Dale Jr. got his first win of the year. It's about time. Oh.
Very many caution laps in this one.
Well, I'd say
That's a lot of points we're going to lose from
like
that.
to see more excitement. I'm sure the drivers, on the other hand, were happy about the low number of caution flags.
The 63 car now has one less friend in the garage area.
Yeah.
Should be interesting next time they
Damn
go
right.
next to each other on the racetrack. At this point, nobody wants to back down, and we could see some sparks fly.
This is MRN signing out for now, and we hope you'll join us again for another exciting NASCAR Winston Cup race real soon.
Yeah. Well, that's like 70 points we lost right there. So, yeah, that's... Ugh, oh, my God. He dominated. Jeez. Okay, 185 points, and we're going to get 121. So, we're going to lose 67 points. So, that... Yeah. So, he's going to be about... Maybe under 100 points from us. I'm not sure. Dale Jarrett was somewhere... Tony Stewart was... Yeah, so we're going to definitely lose points. Yeah, that's better than what... I'm so content. That's the most chill 14th place I've ever had. Kurt got top 15. Rusty's going to gain back on him on points, so that's going to piss me off. That's not good. Jimmy... Where'd Jimmy... Okay, he got 8th, so never mind. So... Anyone blow up? Someone would let a lap. It was Waltrip. I don't think we really had any cars a lap down, because... Okay, 2 DNFs, both Roush cars, so that's funny. So, yeah, all in all, that went pretty okay. 38-minute race, too. That was quick. So, yeah, we'll have to take a look at the point situation to see how that shakes out, but I think we're under 100 points. And next stream we got... Oh, it's Bristol. Oh, we're going to lose even more points there. Oh, yeah, that's not great. 99 points. Dale Jarrett, 237 back. Stewart, 241. So those two still kind of have some slim chance to make a comeback. Mark still kind of has a shot. Same with Harvick and Rudd. I think the top 7 could do. Well, I think realistically the top 4, maybe top 5, that can pull some magic. But everyone else, I don't think can do it. Rusty Wallace moves up to 13th. Kurt drops to 14th. An 8-point difference there. Johnson gaps a little bit, so yeah. And we got that thing that, no, not paint scheme. Shop edition thing came in, so we got the wheel balancer, so we can start, doing stuff with that. With the chassis, which I think we're kind of overdue for some kind of upgrade there. So we'll sell that because that looks like our weakest. We'll build a new one. 84 everything, so that looks pretty good. Everything else still looks alright, so we won't really repair anything. Engines. Oh, that 81 came in, so that's good. We got one more race on this behemoth of an 85, so that's going to be amazing when we get to that point. Technically, this is our weakest, so we'll repair that. Overhaul it for that matter. And bodies, that's, oh my god, we could go into Bristol with insanely good stuff at this rate. Like, that is insane. Yeah, we'll overhaul it, why not? What else can we buy here? We'll get the full bench, why not? 1.5 million for 9. Might as well. Why not? And it improves the efficiency. I don't know, just why not? Yeah, we'll save our progress here. We'll wrap up the stream. What a stream. I don't know. Didn't expect it to play out like this. With all the super chat stuff. That's nuts. I didn't expect all that. So, yeah. I guess that'll... Yeah. So, next stream. Where will we tackle next stream? We got Bristol, Darlington, and Richmond. So, I know... Richmond, that should be an easy dub. Darlington, that might be tough still. Bristol, that's the big one I'm worried about. That and Martinsville are really the big two I'm terrified about. Actually, got Bristol. I know New Hampshire we're going to struggle. Dover we're going to struggle, but we're still going to have like a top 10 run, so that's still going to be pretty good. So we got 2. I think it's really only like 3 tracks that I'm really worried about, which is Atlanta, New Hampshire, and Bristol. Those are really the 3 I feel like we're going to lose points in. So, yeah. We'll see how that goes. But before I wrap up the stream, as usual, I always want to thank people who did like super chat and stuff throughout the stream, which there was a good amount. JC with the 5, Jesus with the $199.99. God damn. That's still insane. Thank you. Disco Inferno with the 2. JC did 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. What, 4 $1 tips? Braden Taylor did the 2. Disco Inferno with the 5. JD Land with the 5. Real Radman, which I still don't know if that's actually the real him or not. I'll have to actually check my PayPal later and kind of confirm that. But thank you for the $1 with that. Kamikaze with the $11.11. Jesus with the 50 there. So many bros tonight. I don't know why. But we got and then JD Land right 34 minutes ago with the 5. So thank you so much. That means a ton. It helps me out a lot. I did not expect it did not expect this many people to be tuning in at one point during the stream for something this freaking late. I guess I gotta do these career mode stuff more often at this time of night. I don't know. That's nuts. I never imagined that. So yeah, there'll definitely be another stream Saturday, maybe around like noon, because there's the heat races and stuff they have to do around like 5, and then the main's like around 8. So it should be pretty interesting. I mean, yeah. So definitely, yeah. Ooh. Yeah, so I'll have that planned. So it'll probably be around noon with that and go from there. But either way, that'll do it for me. Thank you everybody for tuning in. I appreciate it. I'll see you on our stream, another video later tonight. Another video, well, for members only. Until it goes live tomorrow around 5. But yeah. Yeah, I'll see you on another video.